Okay, we're back here on Dr. J Green Thumbs. Yeah, I just wanted to. I was gonna finish it, but I'm getting tired. I'm gonna finish it tonight, but I want to get the video done and get all that. But I got half of her done. But you kind of see the point of what I was trying to get. So I don't know why Easy E is so loud compared to everybody else. But this is what I got. As you can see, I got that a little bit left. It won't take me too long. I mean, it looks like I really destroyed her, but again, you got to remember, they're here, they're in stretch, they're just new in flower. They're going to grow, up here as I take the lights up. So it's scary to do, but I've seen what happens, and it's freaking nuts. There's the one I did yesterday. She didn't look like that yesterday. She looked kind of like that, all rough and beat up, looked like I was out on the town all night. But yeah, that's those. But I want to meet some people. I got a dog with a bone under here. He guards my stuff, and that's Mr. Bone right there. And this is Smokey here, as you can tell. Look what he's trying to do. He's sniffing the weed. He's crazy, I tell you. Those are my little protectors. I don't know where I found them today. I'll show you what I did. Actually, I'll show you right now. That right there was in my shed, and I needed a shelf really bad, so I stole it, and that was in there. I brought it in. That was in there. I thought they were cool. I was like, man, those would be cool in my tent. And actually, they don't look too bad. I mean, kind of cheesy, but oh well. And here's my other little protector. She's riding a turtle. She's riding a snail. And here's my little puppy. I just figured I'd put him in there because, well, he's cute. And actually, this is my favorite. I put it up in the yard every year. You've seen it already. But it's Gerry the retard giraffe. I tell you what, it has a long metal thing. It goes in the yard, and Ashley would get so mad at me because I get it out of the shed every year. And I've done it 3 times this year. I finally gave up and brought it in here. But she don't like it. I don't know if it scares her or what, but it's hers. I think it's funnier than shit looking. So that's my mascot now. That's Gerry the giraffe. Nah, Jerry's stupid. How about Growy the giraffe? Nah, that's even stupider. How about just fucking mrdd dumbhead? But anyways, gotta have a little fun, make time pass. But yeah, this is what I did. I just an old shelf greenhouse type deal. It was just sitting in the shed. It had a bunch of freaking pots on it, so I was like, hell, that could come in use. It freed up this entire area, and I needed it freed up. Because actually, if you guys want to give me some input, this is my room from the backside. Oh yeah. Remember when I said I was going out and I smoked a bowl and I got rid of blah blah blah? Well, I got munchies, so I started picking off the tomato plant. And these things are just freaking delicious. I mean, I ain't no lying. They are probably some of the best tomatoes I've had in a long time. But let's go look at these autos. And I'm curious on how they go. But it's another thing I wish I would have videoed more. But I did some LST on here, and like right there, I clipped off a couple leaves that was covering the sights, and it makes a difference. It truly does. I mean, if you don't have to cut them off, just move them out of the way. I mean, they'll come back eventually, but you want the less stress as possible with these suckers. This one, I don't know, I got both of these from a buddy. He grew 2 of them, and they're both red strawberry banana auto. And he said he had the same exact thing happen. One came up later than the other. They both popped seeds at the same time. This one popped within, I think, it was maybe 16 hours after I had it soaking in water and shit like that. I mean, it wasn't over 30, I know that. This one took about 3 or 4 days to finally go, and it's been behind the whole time. Looks good, looks healthy, but I mean, look at how, What am I going to get off this, Sean? A freaking bowl? I mean, it better be as fire like you said, is all I have to say. Do all this time doing it. And don't say it's the pot, because it's the only pot I could find. And it is an air pot, so kiss my ass, you guys, who know what I'm talking about. But I got it pinned down. I don't suggest you use garden metal pins. This age ain't bad. Let me see where I got. I got one there. Now I've even got garden. Yeah, I mean, I do whatever I can to get it pulled over. I got that one there pulling the stock this way. I got this one pulling the stock that way. But you know, she's doing what I want. I cut the right leaves off in the right spots. This one's coming up. This one's coming up. This one's coming up. You know, this one's a little lower than the rest. It may come up, but and I didn't do a lot of high stress. I cut only a few leaves off and left it alone. So that's pretty cool, huh? Oh shit, forgot I was burping these. Now I'm gonna have to grab some. Oh hey Sean, I think I didn't tell you, I found a place for all my stickers. I didn't want to put them on the wall, because someone would frown on that, even though we're repainting this shit anyways, and it's uglier than shit. But I tell you what, this 3/4 inch plywood screwed into the old wood windows was probably my best idea, because that window originally had one pane broken out, freaking leaked crazy. I had cut this, put it all together, and I even put weather seal around it. And I mean, it's screwed in everywhere. I mean, that thing right there will be the hard. If anybody want to try to get in here, which would be stupid because of the dogs for one, and other, I got cameras everywhere, but you won't get through that, guaranteed. But again, back to my question. I'm getting a 3-foot door, and I do want some feedback, because I don't know. I've already said I'm getting another tent. I'm getting a flower tent, and I'm switching. No, nothing against Spider Farmer. They've been real good. I just think a little bit more power, a little bit more light, and I'm running AC Infinity, so, and they're freaking cool as shit. I mean, other than this right here is wrong. I've already figured it out. I just haven't got it done yet. My VPD is not 1.31, it's not 80, it's not 63% in there. I figured out, I watched a video, and I guess you can calibrate them. Well, guess who didn't calibrate? The dumb freaking doctor. So I don't know why I call myself doctor, I just thought it was a cool fucking thing to say, and Ashley didn't want me to use my real name because the boogeyman will get us. But this is what it is. 8059. And I got a meter, it's probably running. It's probably in flower because of the heat. That's what I've been trying to adjust, is the switching from veg to flower is a different humidity or a different VPD. So trying to get to that VPD, yeah, it's taken me a few days. I think I got her down. It's a little bit different than when I had to run veg. Air conditioner's not in here right now. It will be eventually, but not right now. Normally I just leave that door open. Whoopee. And air come in here and do it. That's why she's running warm, but I want her to run warm because I want well, she's not running 81. She's close on temperature, she's just wrong on humidity. But higher your temperature, you know, your humidity, everything's going to drop. But I don't understand it myself. I just got an app on my phone. I type in, whatever degrees is and whatever the percentage is. What the hell did I get all over that? When did I do? Oh, I know what it was. I just type it in my phone and it tells me. So it's a no-brainer. And like I said, AC Infinity, if you buy all their stuff, and even if you don't got like their lights, these lights, I can control off that. You just got to buy I think it's like a $12 adapter that plugs in. No big deal. But like I said, I'm not ever going to get rid of these because they have been good, and I think they'd be really good. They're really good for germination and seedlings, I'll tell you that. But there she is. You never got to see her finish there, but she's in there. Now they say put them in the dark. I've seen. I mean, I go by what I've known in the past, doing gardens and such like that, and watching Mom through the years, you know, putting things. She always, when she was cloning, she just put it in regular old tap water and throw it in a vase and throw it in the freaking kitchen window. And it seems like every one of them would freaking root. I don't know if she was doing something special she wasn't telling anybody, but whatever it was working. I gotta get a rag and wipe that off. God damn it. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Got a 3-foot door I'm putting in here. I'm debating on whether to put it, hold on a second so you can see the whole room, on that right side, where the, well, just right of the bowl, I guess, or right here. Now this is the back of my house. This is the back of my house. So basically, right behind that window, and there's a privacy fence and on that privacy fence there's it goes into a corner, like a triangle, and I built a stand there, like out of extra wood I had from building the deck and the privacy fence, and got a 55-gallon drum so I can always have water, so, and except for in the wintertime. But that way I don't have to go out front to get it. So, because right now I have to walk all the way through the house, go out the front door, fill up my jugs. You know, that's what I would be doing. Now what I'm doing is going outside of the house, walking all the way around to the back, fill them up, and walk all the way back in. I mean, you say, oh, well, whatever, you pussy. But yeah, when you got plants that are, you know, drinking a gallon a day, 2 gallons a day, or whatever the hell they drink, yeah, it gets shitty, it's sucky. They ain't heavy or anything, it just sucks. But yeah, it's like right there. So I'm thinking putting the door here, and that keeps this wall free. Oh shit, god damn it, I'm just gonna have to take one of these freaking buds out of here, I guess. But yeah, that leaves this whole wall for another tent, which I had planned on doing, putting the exact same size here. That's here. Now I'm contemplating, and that's why I grabbed the tape measure, because I finally got it opened up, is getting the 4x4 Infinity that my buddy got. And I not only seen pictures of it, but I kind of really like it. I didn't think I would. So 4 foot's here. So 4 foot right about there. And it's a 36-inch door. 3-foot door that's on hinge. I want it probably about that far off. Oh, I'm a trim carpenter, by the way, so I do know what I'm talking about. Though that's not on 3 foot, it's on 32. So that's what we'd look. I'd probably actually, when I've installed that door, put it here and just center it on the wall. Because right behind this is, like I said, the watering. And then right after that is the gate to go to the cars, you know, the garage and all that shit. But if you open it, 3-foot door, wow, that's freaking close. Say if it hits, you get most of it open, that'd be all right. I mean, I may have to hit the 10 every once in a while, or move that godforsaken thing and pull it down this way. It's 4x4, so no matter what, I'm 4 foot this way. But if I pull it down, I want the most room possible. I'll probably do a 4x4. 4x4 if I can. If not, 3x3, whatever. I'm not planning on running very many in here. So, you know, over the winter I'm doing nothing but autos. And some people are like, well, why don't you grow photos? They got a longer grow period. As you can see, these, I had 6 in here at one time, and by the time I'm at harvest, you ain't gonna fit 6. I don't care what they say, the tents, when they say, oh, do 6 plants. Yeah, 6 freaking 12-inch tall plants. If you want to grow monsters, you just can't. So, okay, I don't know if there's anything else to discuss, but I think we might be done here. As you can tell, the weed's wearing off a little bit, or I'm just getting tired. I am going to go smoke another bowl. I'll come back I don't think I'll come back tomorrow or another day, show you, doing this one. I mean, you kind of get the gist. All I'm doing is trying to show you how I fuck up things and don't do how Dr. J Green Thumbs does it. Copyright my nuts. Anyways, yeah, there's what I run. Some people ask, like, well, what's that? What's that? I don't know. It's what I've seen in a video that everybody uses, and I used it one damn time. Happy Frog. That's basically your worm castings and real good stuff. I mean, that's the stuff you want to put your seedlings in for sure. It don't burn. It won't give them burn. And actually, that's one of the things I was going to do. I was going to show you guys when I was down there and I forgot. Of course, ADD. I am going to try. I'm going to water tonight too, I think. Well, yeah, better. Yeah, it's been probably about 4 days. I gave them a gallon each 4 days ago, and I'm getting about 10% runoff. So, but I'm going to top them with Ocean Forest. I don't know if it's a bright idea. I don't know. I'm going to look it up before I actually do it, because I'm wondering if I should put Happy Frog on there, worm castings. I think that would be a little bit better. But I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm going to look it up before I decide, just to get a good idea, because I don't know if Ocean Forest would be too hot for it, because you want to take your nitrogen away during flower, and I really don't. I haven't even looked into that shit yet. Nitrogen, all that shit, what each bag has in it. I just go by what people say when it comes to that. I use the and I like it. I mean, I've seen people say, oh, don't use that shit. That shit's junk. I'll tell you what. I don't care what anybody says. It's just like with the seeds one. Don't fuck with me. It fucking works. And I like it. I was doing all 3 of these when I was doing my Green Crack Auto. And I quit doing it. I was using this at first, and I was like, oh shit, I found out you're not supposed to use CalMag in flower, but it didn't. I mean, it could have hurt it, I guess, but anyways, I mean, what I read on the characteristics and how to raise them, it was just freaking unreal. They said just start hammering them. They said don't be afraid to over put what it says on the bottle. Don't forget to overfeed. And I tell you what, I was trying to kill it. I wasn't trying to, but I was like, oh well, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. And I tell you what, she took every punch I threw at her, and those buds just freaking swelled. I mean, it was like a week. I was just slamming them, slam. So, I mean, it was great. Yeah, that's the CalMag I use. This is everything's Fox Farm. My next run, I was again talking to a buddy. I wanted to run HP or Pro Mix. And anywhere I looked, I really couldn't find the size of bags I wanted at the time I needed them. And of course, Amazon, where I live, shit is usually here. But if I order now, I'll have it by frickin' 7 o'clock in the morning. I mean, sometimes a couple hours later, but it makes it nice. But yeah, I just went ahead and went with that. But I think on my next run, since I'm running 6, I am going to run 6 autos in there. I will do half in Pro Mix and half in my normal setup, because I know how my normal setup works, so I don't want to really take it completely away. I'll just see what happens with the other one. That way I ain't losing anything. And this right here, tell you what, I tried it one time. It's called mycorrhiza or whatever the fuck it is. Anyways, shit's Miracle Grow. I mean, not Miracle Grow, but Miracle Worker. I mean, you put it on your roots when you're doing your seedling transplants, and I did it the other day on them autos over there, and I tell you what, I'm going to do it every once in a while now. This little bag right here, literally probably maybe 12 tablespoons in there. In the pictures when you're buying it, it's all up close. You're like, oh, that's a decent size bag. You put $25 freaking for this, but it is well worth it. It don't go very far. You use just very little dusting of it, but it helps them roots just explode. And when I did it to them autos, the next 2 days afterwards was just ridiculous how fast they were growing. But then again, now I probably should do it again. And actually, I might next time not tonight, but maybe the next time I water, top it again and do it again. Because I tell you what, if that makes them burst like that and they can handle it, I may just end up doing it all. Yeah, you gotta watch me to put these away before I hang up on you. But there you guys go. As you see, as I close this lid, Dr. J Green Thumbs is out. Take her easy, folks. Tune in next time.